Well, pleasant good morning. It is Tuesday at the Greenwood Blue and Gold Holiday Tournament. Kevin Stubblefield for Regional Radio Sports. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and ready to go for another day of basketball here on the start of AM 750 KBNN. We will translate to KJL this afternoon and tonight. Total of 4 games coming your way. And our first is in the Blue Division this morning as the top seed Bolivar Liberators take on the Ash Grove Pirates. Bolivar, one of the winningest programs in blue and gold history, 94 victories to the Liberators' credit. This is their 67th blue and gold, and they've won it on 5 occasions, including last year when they defeated Ozark in the championship game by a final score of 67-50. Ash Grove Pirates are 8-1 on the season. A good small school in this tournament. They are ranked 2nd in the state in Class 2. Bolivar is ranked number 6 in Class 5. Both teams coming up off victories yesterday in the opening round here in Springfield in Blue Division action. That was played over Hammond Student Center as Ash Grove defeated Skyline 67-40, and it was Bolivar over Springfield Catholic 49-30. Winner of this game will be in the semifinals on the winner's bracket side tomorrow at 4 o'clock against either Sparta or Ozark. Ash Grove and Bolivar, our first game for the blue and gold. It's coming your way next here on Regional Radio Sports and AM 750 KBNN.
Yeah, I remember some things about my elementary school years. I remember, what's her name in 5th grade. I had a crush on her, but never told her. I remember the lunch lady. She used to bang a metal spoon on the counter when we got out of line. Her name escapes me. But I do remember the name of our bus driver, Mrs. Bernie Donnelly.
If you're looking for a rewarding career, the Lebanon R3 School District is now hiring and has openings for paraprofessionals, cooks, custodians, and bus drivers. These are well-compensated job opportunities with benefits to the right candidate, and signing bonuses are available. To find out more, go to lebanon.k12.mo.us.
The Gravel Pile rocks. With all types of gravel, from landscaping to driveways, the Gravel Pile does it all. The Gravel Pile has the ever-popular brown landscape rock. If your project requires rock, the Gravel Pile has it. And they also have fill dirt and topsoil. Give them a call, 573-216-8383. That's 573-216-8383. The Gravel Pile.
Mid-Missouri Bank knows it's the little things that matter most. The little things add up in life, like getting 4% cash back with Kasasa, like rounding up your debit card purchases to the nearest dollar and putting that money in your savings account. Now, more than ever, you need your checking and savings account balances to be growing. Mid-Missouri Bank wants to help you grow. Visit midmobank.com to make the switch and start growing today. Mid-Missouri Bank is building the community bank of the future in the Ozarks today. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Brad Miser with Henderson Heating and Cooling. Since 1958, Henderson Heating and Cooling has been serving countless homes and businesses with the latest in HVAC technology and prompt, reliable service that you can count on, with the best products and services that you have come to know for the past 60 years. We are a trained comfort specialist dealer and a Daikin Comfort Pro dealer. So if you are doing new construction or wanting to upgrade your existing heating and cooling system, call Henderson Heating and Cooling today. We are always happy to serve you. Henderson Heating and Cooling. Locally owned and operated, and proud to be a part of the communities we serve.
110 years. How many companies can say their roots in the community have been around for over a century? Very few, but Missouri Cooperage is one of those rare companies who have stood the test of time. Since 1912, Missouri Cooperage has been providing family-supporting jobs and investing in the local community. Now they want to invest in you. Missouri Cooperage has several full-time positions available with great pay and great benefits right here in Lebanon. Find the one for you by visiting independentstavecompany.com/careers. Investing in residents and the community for well over a century. Missouri Cooperage.
You're listening to News Talk 750, KBNN, Lebanon.
The dedicated employees at G3 Boats in Lebanon know about the hard work and discipline it takes to have a winning team. We proudly support all our athletes and wish them the very best this season. G3 Boats, a great catch.
From Springfield, Missouri, Regional Radio KJL Sports presents the 77th Annual Blue and Gold Basketball Tournament. This game brought to you by Mid-Missouri Bank, Summit Natural Gas, Lebanon R3 Schools, Singer Toyota, Henderson Heating and Cooling, First State Community Bank, Lebanon Family Dentistry, RE/MAX Real Estate Agent Angie Long, Lebanon Ready Mix, Missouri Cooperage, Heritage Bank of the Ozarks, Brooks Gas, Evangel University, Ferguson Pump Company, The Gravel Pile, Kenny Carroll Excavating, Reeves Auto Upholstery, Shelter Insurance Agent Dave Davis in Hartville, Mid-Missouri Stockyards, Napa of Lebanon, the Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company, Garner and Smith Insurance, Alley Home and Howe Funeral Homes, Clark Tire Company, G3 Boats, State Farm Insurance Agent Mac Decker in Camdenton, Hedges Scott Funeral Home, Progressive Ozark Bank, and Friendly Tax Service. And now, Missouri Hall of Fame sports broadcaster Kevin Stubblefield and Blue and Gold Basketball.
Game on at Great Southern Bank Arena. Bolivar with the basketball as they control the opening tip. Liberators in the road blue, trimmed in gold. Ashgrove in the home white, trimmed in red and black. And a foul on the Pirates as Bolivar into the basketball inside to Kyle Polk, returning Ozark Conference Player of the Year and a three-time KJL All-Star. He pulls up, shoots and misses as it rattles in and out, no good. And the rebound to Ashgrove. Pirates head from left to right. With the basketball out front, Asher Rust. Grant Williamson in his fourth year as the head coach at Ashgrove, native of Willard. Here's a pull-up at the top of the key by Rust. Deals it out. Here's an arcing three from out front. Not good by Nate Trammell, and the rebound to Bolivar. Polk up the floor. Gardner Casey inside, and down low for a field goal by Mason Wilson. The Liberators jump into transition and get the first basket, and they lead by a score of 2-0. Asher Rust with the basketball for the Pirates. Cutters go through the lane, pass sent across the way to Tyler Tummins. Back out front, long distance to Trammell, 5'11", senior. Pirates only lost this season, 72-65, December the 13th to Sparta. Ashgrove turnover. Bolivar looking to run, but they throw it back to the Pirates, and they'll head the other direction on a 2-on-1. Here's a pass and a shot, no good from inside, as the layup was missed by Tummins. Bolivar pushing it. Jack Larimore with the basketball. Gardner Casey for three out of the corner, no good. And here's a rebounding foul inside, and that'll go on Mason Wilson, his first. Two 2-0 Bolivar. Inbounded to Rust, the 5'9" junior for the Pirates. He brings it across. The basketball comes out at long range, Nicholson. Now with the basketball on the left side of the floor, it's Tyler Tummins. Patient possession by the Pirates. 2 minutes in, 2-0 Bolivar. Here's a pull-up by Nicholson from the right angle, no good. And Bolivar rebounds. Caden Griswold is there to snatch it. He will move it up to Casey, baseline right. The transfer from Eldon. And back out front to Larimore. Off to Polk. He'll skip it against the zone. Here's a three ball down the well from out front by Caden Griswold. 5-0 Liberators. Tummins brings it across for the Pirates. Here's Nicholson, matched up with Polk. Now it comes to Rust on the left angle. Works it away to Trammell. Tummins on the left side. Gets a return pass. He'll drive the middle. Skip it out to Nicholson. Polk stays right with him. Nicholson to the corner. Then back out front, long range, it comes to Tummins. Good half-court D by the Liberators. Their only losses have come to Nixa and Republic. They're the 1 seed in the blue division. Pirates continue to work it in the half court. Top side to Trammell. Now here's a block shot underneath, as dribble penetration that time got Tummins to the basket, and a foul on Bolivar. And that'll go on Larimore, his first. Robbie Hoig, 14 seasons at Bolivar, 261 and 134 his coaching record. Free throw is off the back of the rim and no good by Tummins. Tummins, the 5'10 senior, squeezes it off, no good, and Polk with a rebound. 5-0 Bolivar. Here's Polk with the basketball, left angle. To Larimore. To Casey. He'll drive baseline right and shoot it up with the left hand, no good, but a two-shot foul against Ash Grove. And that'll be levied against Asher Rust. Casey on the free throw line, and he leaves that one short, no good. .441 remaining in the first quarter. Second shot is good. 6-0 Bolivar. Advancing it is Tummins, crowded by Larimore. Right side of the floor, Brock Mooneyham, who's into the ball game. Nicholson, pull up Jay from baseline right, and he knocks it down. Nicholson, the 6'3 junior, very athletic, and puts Ash Grove on the scoreboard, 6-2 Bolivar. There's Polk on the perimeter. Griswold out to Casey. Wilson, now again to Griswold, right wing three, no. Mason Wilson, though, with a putback as he got position inside and scores. 4 for Wilson. Steal on the inbounds by Gardner Casey. Driving reverse layup, no good. Griswold gets it back, and Bolivar will keep it. Now Griswold will drive baseline. Out to Casey. From the left corner, no good. And the rebound on the offside, picked up there by Asher Rust. Rust, coast to coast. He'll take it in and draw the foul. So Rust got the rebound and turned on the burners. And got the foul off Casey. Bolivar up 8-2. And free throws for Asher Rust of Ash Grove. And he connects, and it makes it 8-3. And the winner will go to the semifinals tomorrow here at the Vault against either Sparta or Ozark. They will play a quarterfinal round game. Rust looks to have a little blood coming out of the nostrils. So they may need a towel to do some cleanup work on the hardwood. Coming up next, in our second day of the blue and gold, Sparta and Ozark at 11 o'clock here at Great Southern Bank Arena. Then Hillcrest and Republic at 12:30. Then our next game on the radio on KJL, 2 o'clock. It'll be Camdenton matching up against Hartville. On the gold division side, Marshfield and Nixa also on the radio this evening at 5 o'clock. Then Fairgrove and Parkview at 6:30. Lebanon Rogersville on KJL tonight at 8. Greenwood and Stratford at 9:30. On the consolation side today in the gold, all those games at Hammonds. West Plains meeting Clever at 5, followed by Crane and Branson, Willard and Ava, and then Willow Springs and Aurora. In the blue division consolation, right now Springfield Catholic meeting Skyline. Mountain Grove will oppose Reed Spring at 11. Then Spokane and Stockton at 12:30. Mount Vernon and Buffalo will collide at 2 o'clock this afternoon. They continue to do some housework underneath the basket at the Ash Grove Inn. Yesterday, all the seeds advanced to the right side. No first round upsets. First time that's happened since 2014 here at the Blue and Gold. So we will get another free throw for the Pirates. And Elijah Morrison will stand in for Asher Rust. Trying to bring Ashgrove within 4, and he does. Eight 4 Liberators. Polk with the basketball. Off to Casey. Works it off to Larimore. Right side. Enters it to Wilson down on the right post. He will drop step and bank and score. Mason Wilson with 6 here in the opening period for Bolivar. Ashgrove looks to retaliate. Here's Morrison. Stripped of the basketball by Griswold momentarily, but he dribbled it on the baseline. And they will award possession to Bolivar. Third Pirate turnover. 3:14 to go in the period. And Bolivar leads 10-4. Polk distributing to Larimore. Out front to Wilson. Down low to Polk on the high-low, and a foul against Ashgrove. Baseline inbounds play for Bolivar. In the corner to Larimore. Across the floor, pass stolen away by Ashgrove. Stolen by Morrison. Ahead it goes to Trammell. Nicholson to the elbow, now the middle of the lane. He scoops and misses, tried to follow it. Contact underneath, no whistle, and the ball out of bounds, and it will stay with Ashgrove. Nicholson will toss it in. And it's stolen away out front by Griswold. So Bolivar steals the inbounds pass. And they have it up by 6, 10-4. Into Polk. Hook shot off the side of the backboard, and it comes down into the hands of Brock Mooneyham for Ashgrove. Mooneyham crisscrossing the lane. And too much dribbling that time, stripped away. Long pass ahead to Polk, and he will drive in and put it on the iron, no good with the left hand as it spun around and then dropped away. Trammell with the rebound. Here's Nicholson. He splits 2 defenders and goes to the bucket and scores for the Pirates. Nicholson with 4. And the Bolivar lead is 4, 10-6. Here's Polk. Ball knocked away from him from behind and out of bounds. Bolivar will maintain possession. Trent Patke into the ball game. Here's Griswold. No look pass into the middle, then for a side jump that's up and no good by the Liberators, Ethan Graves. Here's Polk with a block shot at the other end, though, as he negates the layup attempt by Tummins. Liberators get the ball into Polk. So unselfish with the basketball, and he gets it down low. And a shot is good by Drake Durham. Polk with the assist, Durham the bucket, and Bolivar leads 12-6. Asher Rust with it for the Pirates. Here's Nicholson, topside, guarded by Polk. Again to Rust, middle of the floor, driving left side of the lane. Deals it out for a 3 ball that's put up and missed by Tummins. Polk with the rebound, and the long pass down the floor in perfect form as he puts it in the hands of Patke, and he drives and scores. Polk threaded the needle with that 60-foot pass down the floor, hitting the teammate in stride and leading him to the goal. Rust baseline for Ashgrove. Ball deflected, picked back up by the Pirates. Here's Nicholson with the 3, back of the rim, no good, and the rebound to Bolivar. Durham has it. 32 seconds to go in the opening period. Liberators the ball and up by 8, 14-6. Polk will work it across, and now he'll stand in the Bearhead logo and dribble the basketball. Polk with 12, with 11. Being guarded by Mooneyham. Gets by him all the way to the basket, puts it up no good, and gets called for an offensive foul. So the Pirates draw the charge off Kyle Polk and get the ball with 4.8. Length of the floor for the Pirates to Nicholson. 3 seconds remaining. He'll get a shot away, partially deflected though by Patke, and that'll do it for the first quarter. After one, it's Bolivar 14 and the Ash Grove Pirates 6 from the Blue and Gold on KBNN.
Napa Auto Parts in Lebanon is your one-stop shop for automotive, industrial, agricultural, power sport needs, and more. At Napa, they carry a large inventory in addition to having access to Napa's distribution center right here in Lebanon. Your local Napa stocks auto parts, tools and equipment, and many other items for heavy-duty trucks, marine and farming equipment. Stop in today. Located at 1697 Southdale Drive in the Marketplace Shopping Center in Lebanon. Phone 417-344-7333.
Is that the sound of an ooey gooey cheesy crunchy slice of P-I-Z-Z-A? Obviously, but as good as that sounds, we think it can get even better. Oh yeah, that's the sound of a freshly opened fizz-filled Pepsi. The only thing that can take this flavor medley of crunchy dough, mouth-watering cheese, and savory sauce to the next level. How about another bite? Pepsi and pizza sound like a match made in heaven and taste even better. Pizza, better with Pepsi. That's what I like.
Well, we're out of the teens and 20 degrees right now in the Queen City. In the 9 o'clock hour, basketball in the warm, comfortable climate here at Great Southern Bank Arena. Ash Grove with the basketball, down by 8. Here's a three put up and missed out front by Rust. Long rebound, though, to the Pirates, and they will reset. Out to Nicholson with the basketball. Tummins, baseline left. Crowded and fouled, though, on the baseline. And that'll go on Wilson. That is his second. So Durham will come back in for Wilson. Nicholson inbounding the pass over on the far side to Morrison. Out to Tummins. Pirates work the ball around the perimeter. Rust bottled up top of the key to Nicholson. He will spin in on Polk, try to create a little bit of space with the shoulder, but shot didn't get close to the rim. And again, good defense played by Kyle Polk. He will load up the three in transition, in and out, no good. And the rebound is battled for, tied up underneath. Rick Gooding in there for Bolivar. And the arrow goes in favor of the Liberators. So they will keep possession. 7:04 to go in the opening period in the first half. In the second quarter. Gooding will get it in. Gardner Casey, baseline right. The Raiders work it. And at long range to Gooding. And they lob inside to Polk. And he makes the catch down low, and off the left block, he spins it in. First field goal for the Northern Iowa recruit. And it's 16-6 Bolivar. Tummins out front to Rust and back to Tummins. Tummins with the basketball. Sends it out long distance to Mooneyham. Then inside on the backdoor feed, but the shot by Mooneyham won't go in. And the rebound to Bolivar. Here's Polk on the right side of the floor. Skip in the corner. Baseline three. No good by Gardner Casey and rebounded by Nicholson. Nicholson shoots a pass through traffic down the floor and a bucket by Elijah Morrison. Nicholson with good vision as he gets the assist. Now there's a foul on Ash Grove. On a drive into the middle of the lane by Bolivar's Ricky Gooding. It'll be Patke going to the free throw line. Tummins gets the foul. Trent Patke on the line, the 5'11 junior. And the foul shot is on the iron, no good. Next game, 2 o'clock, right here at the Vault. Camdenton and Hartville. Next free throw is on the rim and good. One out of two for Patke, and Bolivar ups the lead to 9, 17-8. Pressure turned up in backcourt. And the basketball is Rust. Rust crossover move, top of the key, below the free throw line, then deals it out to Nicholson. Polk playing good perimeter defense on Brady Nicholson. Now with the basketball, Morrison on the left side. Cutting down low is Tummins. And double clutch shot inside, no good. Used the fake, got 2 defenders off their feet, but couldn't score. 5:30 remaining in the first half. Here's Durham. Low to Polk. Post up move, and again he uses the offhand to score. 19-8 Bolivar. Here's a backcourt foul on Casey. Ash Grove basketball. Liberators have not trailed. Here's a catch and shoot three, no good, off the back of the rim by Rust. And it comes to the Bolivar Liberators. Griswold in transition. Drops it inside to Polk, again for the left block, no good. Follows is on the rim and good. As Polk converts, he's got 3 straight field goals, and Bolivar leads 21-8. Drive by Nicholson, fakes Polk off his feet and goes up and scores. Nicholson with 6. 21-10. Griswold right side. Out to Polk. He was shooting from the logo in pregame warm-up and making quite a few. Griswold will tee one up and miss. And the rebound to the Pirates. Nate Trammell gets the ball ahead to Tummins, but he got the ball caught on his hip and turns it over. Pink and white, it's Thayer over Lebanon, 17-9 at the end of the first quarter over at Drury. Yeah. 21-10 Bolivar in this one. 1 seed against the 8. Lob over the top. Polk makes the reception down low, and he powers it up for 2 more. So Kyle Polk getting some touches on the block here in quarter number 2 and going to town. 23-10 Liberators. Here's a drive along the baseline and a shot up and good by Brock Mooneyham of Ash Grove. Bolivar 23, Pirates 12. With a pass out front, here's a 3 from straight in, up and no good by the Liberators. Shot was missed by Durham. Ash Grove a chance to string a couple of baskets together, but the 3 from Nicholson is short. And the rebound comes to Bolivar. Gooding will bring it across. He will stop on the arc to Griswold. And down inside to Polk. Oh, he found a teammate cutting to the glass. Shot missed. Polk follows and can't score. Again, Bolivar, though, comes out with a loose ball. Larimore in the corner to Polk. He dodges the defender, drives into traffic, and draws a reach-in foul from Nate Trammell. Polk on the free throw line. And his shot is good. Just doesn't seem that long ago that we saw him really make a debut here at the Blue and Gold as a freshman. And you knew then that he was really going to be an outstanding player. 2 out of 2 at the line. He's got 10 in the quarter. And Bolivar's up by 13, 25-12. Nicholson moves the pass out to Trammell. Now right side to Bryce Davis, who's into the ball game for the Pirates. Rust, in front of the Bolivar bench. Ball dislodged, knocked out of bounds by Damian Young. And off the Pirates for a turnover. .242 to go in the first half. Griswold drives the end line to Larimore. Then the extra pass made to the left side for a three that's put up and missed by Trent Patke. Rebound Ash Grove. In transition, Nicholson. Polk able to stop the basketball and force it to be lost by Nicholson and stolen by Griswold. 2-on-1 for Bolivar. And here's a ball saved into Young, who gets it to Polk, but a whistle, and we got a foul on the Pirates. And that'll go on Bryce Davis. Checking Mooneyham gets it. Lob into Polk. He will catch and touch it up, no good. And the rebound to Davis for Ash Grove. Bolivar defense has been on point here in the first half. Holding Ash Grove to 12. Bounce pass to Russ down in the corner. Delivers it out front to Mooneyham. Coming into the paint, Tummins to Rust on the arc. He'll drive it to the short corner. Now here's a move into the lane and a shot up and good by Brock Mooneyham. He's got 4, and the Pirates to within 25-14. Larimore for Bolivar. Releasing the pass out to Patke. Back out to Griswold. Long 3, in and out, no good. And Asher Rust has the board for the Pirates. Stop and go move along the baseline by Mooneyham. Right corner now out on the right wing. The pass comes to Rust to Nicholson. He will crank a 3 off the front of the rim. And Griswold has the board for the Liberators. They're running 2-on-3. Larimore back out to Patke. He'll penetrate and off to Polk, baseline right. Shot fake now, mid-range Jay is up and good. Kyle Polk fills it up. And we get timeout with 1:03 to go in the first half. It's Bolivar 27, Ash Grove 14 on KBNN.
Lebanon Ready Mix and Willard Quarries has the concrete you need, whether you're putting in a new patio, building, or remodeling, or just repairing. Lebanon Ready Mix and Willard Quarries delivers to Laclede County and the surrounding area, providing quality concrete to the homeowner and the building contractor. Free estimates are provided. They'll deliver any amount for all types of concrete construction, when you want it and where you want it. Call Lebanon Ready Mix and Willard Quarries for prompt delivery to your job site. 532-2728.
At Summit Natural Gas, we believe enjoying the comforts and convenience of natural gas throughout your home should be easy. There are countless ways you can use natural gas, from cooking to heating, all with the benefit of knowing there's no need to worry about the hassles of outages or scheduling deliveries. Call us today at 1-800-927-0787 or visit summitnaturalgas.com to learn more. That's 1-800-927-0787 or visit us at summitnaturalgas.com to learn more.
Ash Grove basketball out of the timeout, and a foul committed in backcourt by Bolivar. That'll be 17 fouls on the Liberators, so Ash Grove will go to the line. Damian Young with a personal, his first. And at the free throw line, Tyler Tummins. Pirates 2 out of 4 at the line in the first half. Tummins bends the knees and leaves it short. So a missed opportunity for Ash Grove to cut into the margin. Here's Gardner Casey with a 3 from the left side, up and no good. And the rebound corralled by Bryce Davis. 45 seconds to go, quarter number 2. There's Nicholson. Out to Davis, and he's called for traveling. Turnover number 9. Committed by Ash Grove. Bolivar with 3 and none here in the second quarter. 27-14 Liberators. And they've got the rock as time winds down. Poke out front to Casey. Casey moves it to Griswold. Now it comes out to Larimore. Larimore uses the dribble to avoid the 5 count. Now the ball to Patke, to Poke, in the corner to Griswold. Catch and shoot 3, no. Rebound Davis. Outlet pass comes ahead to Brock Mooneyham. Stolen back by Bolivar. Griswold at the buzzer, off the front of the rim and no good. First half is concluded here at Great Southern Bank Arena. And the top seed Bolivar Liberators lead the Ash Grove Pirates 27-14 with blue and gold basketball on AM 750 KBNN.
You're listening to News Talk 750, KBNN, Lebanon.
The dedicated employees at G3 Boats in Lebanon know about the hard work and discipline it takes to have a winning team. We proudly support all our athletes and wish them the very best this season. G3 Boats, a great catch.
Is your bank taking the time to answer all your financial questions? I'm Lance Boyer at Heritage Bank of the Ozarks. A new year may bring new questions when it comes to your personal or business banking needs. Our local community bank prides itself on neighbors serving neighbors. Come sit down with a neighbor at Heritage Bank of the Ozarks to personally get all your banking questions answered in 2023. Remember, at Heritage Bank of the Ozarks, we are neighbors serving neighbors. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you have experienced the loss of a loved one, you can trust Allie Holman Howe Funeral Home in Camdenton, Missouri to guide you through the arrangements necessary to create a meaningful ceremony that celebrates your loved one's unique life. At Allie Holman Howe Funeral Home in Camdenton, we are committed to providing your family with respectful care and service in your time of need. From designing a funeral service that reflects the life of your loved one to laying them to rest in a private memorial. Allie Holman Howe Funeral Home, 15 Clint Avenue, Camdenton, Missouri. Call us at 573-346-2265.
When you purchase gas from Brooks Gas Company of Marshfield, Conway, and Seymour, you get more than you pay for. Brooks Gas Company is committed to making their product, delivery, and their service the very best it can be. Fill up your tank with high-quality, clean-burning propane from Brooks Gas. Brooks Gas of Marshfield, Conway, and Seymour. A proud supporter of the local schools and athletics. Phone 417-468-2549.
Mid-Missouri Stockyards has an extensive background and experience in the cattle industry. Zach Cox and Dan Romine have come together to create and build a successful livestock market in Lebanon and for the surrounding area. Located right off I-44, the facility creates a perfect place for sellers and a perfect location for buyers. They accept cattle on Wednesdays all day for their Thursday sale. Call Zach Cox at 417-777-1320 or Dan Romine at 573-578-4939. Or the barn Wednesday and Thursdays at 417-532-9292. And you can go online at midmissouristockyards.com.
Clark Tire Company is family-owned since 1949. They started small, but with great work ethics and quality customer service, Clark Tire has expanded over the years. There's 10 retail tire and auto repair stores, 2 auto parts stores, and a distribution center serving Central and North Missouri. Clark Tire carries all the top brands of tires from lawn and garden, passenger, SUV, tractor, ATV, and industrial. And now Clark Tire Company is your Midwest dealer of Yokohama. Clark Tire Company, where you're treated like a neighbor.
Kenny Carroll Excavating has been excavating the Ozarks for over 2 decades. You hear other companies say no job too big or too small, but that is really true with Kenny Carroll Excavating. They do all types of excavating, from dump truck gravel loading and to excavating the side of a cliff. They can do it all, even septic systems too. So if you have a big job or a little job, call Kenny Carroll Excavating at 573-317-0464. Their website is kennycarrollexcavating.com.
When it comes time for dentures, you do have choices. Drive an hour or more away or stay close to home. Have the extractions and wait weeks for the dentures, or you could have it done the same exact day. Lebanon Family Dentistry provides general dentistry and has the lab in-house. Dr. Stephen R. Sanders provides premium dentures that provide superior wear, resistance, long life, and a natural look. Lebanon Family Dentistry even does same-day dentures and same-day denture repair, as well as heat-cured relines so your dentures will fit and feel better. Give them a call today at 417-588-1690 or 1-888-DENTURES. This provider is not a specialist in prosthodontics.
Get a jump start on your college degree at Evangel University. Evangel's dual enrollment program allows current high school students to earn from committed Christian professionals, scholars, and leaders as they earn college credit for general education courses. At only $65 per credit hour, dual enrollment at EU is affordable, accessible, and helps students achieve their educational goals quicker. To learn more, visit evangel.edu/dual today.
Free checking with an instant debit card and a full-service mobile app. That's what you get at Progressive Ozark Bank, Hartville's locally owned community bank. Free checking, that's really free. A debit card the same day. And industry-leading online and mobile banking with free mobile deposit. Open your free Progressive Ozark Bank account at the Hartville branch or at progressiveozarkbank.com on your phone or computer. Progressive Ozark Bank, where people matter. Here to stay. FDIC insured. Equal housing lender.
Back in Springfield, halftime here at the Blue Division quarterfinal round. And top seed Bolivar leading number 8 Ash Grove at halftime. 27-14. Liberators were up 14-6 after one. And a 13-8 run in the second period has Bolivar in control by 13. Pirates led in scoring by Brady Nicholson, who has 6. Brock Mooneyham with 4. Elijah Morrison 3. And 1 point in the first half for Asher Rust. Ash Grove's turned it over 10 times, yet to hit a 3. They're 2 for 5 at the free throw line. And again, that Bolivar half-court defense really in lockdown mode in the first half. Kyle Polk has a game-high 12 for Bolivar. Mason Wilson was 6. 3 points each for Caden Griswold and for Trent Patke. 2 in the ball game for Drake Durham and 1 for Gardner Casey. Bolivar in the first half with a 3-pointer. That was by Griswold early in the game. Liberators 4 for 6 at the line with a total of 3 turnovers and none in the second quarter. In the next game here at Great Southern Bank Arena, Sparta and Ozark at 11. Skyline playing Catholic in the consolation round over at Hammond Student Center. And we've got a correspondent on hand for the pink and white. And it's gone to halftime over at Drury. And Thayer leads Lebanon by 1, 31-30. Into the break here, Bolivar 27, Ash Grove 14. Stay tuned for the third quarter on the way next here on AM 750.
This year, we considered hiring an ad agency to help with our marketing.
They pitched impressive visuals and a script that was inspiring.
And exotic animal mascots to help grab your attention.
In the end, we just decided to tell it to you straight. Shelter Insurance has award-winning customer service at affordable rates.
Plus, our local agents are there to help you understand what coverage you need.
See your Shelter Insurance agent in Hartville, Dave Davis, at 121 West Rolla Street, phone 417-741-6126. Ferguson Pump Service in Hartville can handle all your water well needs. They offer pump service and repair and specialize in new installations and service. Ferguson Pump has 25 years experience and offer quality, trustworthy work. Ferguson Pump offers free estimates and 24-hour emergency service. Call 417-741-7229 or toll free at 866-298-3629. Ferguson Pump Service, proud to have an opportunity to congratulate the Hartville Eagles.
They were our happy place, our inspiration. They were who helped create the fabric of our own existence. And now they're gone, but not ever forgotten.
Hedges Scott Funeral Home, Lake of the Ozarks' only home-owned and operated funeral home, has been serving families since 1941. We're here to help your family prepare wisely and celebrate uniquely. A life lived, a life celebrated.
This is an impressive resume. Thank you. Let's see here now. Majored in relaxation brewing. Extensive experience in fun forging. Yes. Merriment manufacturing. Ooh. A residency in peace preparation. Ooh. Pleasure production. Just the kind of applicant who floats our boats. Welcome aboard.
If you love boating, why not work doing what you love? G3 Boats of Lebanon is now hiring for assemblers, MIG and TIG welders, maintenance technician, quality engineer, manufacturing engineer, and an over-the-road truck driver. great company, great benefits, and even better place to work. Apply online at g3boats.com/careers or apply in person at 901 Cowan Drive in Lebanon. G3 Boats, exceeding all expectations.
Garner and Smith Insurance in Lebanon wants you to know that they're your local source for all your insurance needs and available in person, by phone, or virtually to answer any health insurance questions. Call today to schedule a free, no-obligation benefit review at 417-532-9491. Now's the right time to evaluate your current coverage and strengthen it. Make sure that you have the plan you need with the benefits you really want. Garner and Smith Insurance, across the street from Lebanon High School, supporting the Yellow Jackets and the community since 1976.
Hi, I'm Megan Prock with Heritage Bank of the Ozarks. As a local home mortgage lender, I know home buyers have options. One of those lending options is the USDA 100% financing loan with 0% down for 30 years. Not all banks offer this unique lending opportunity, but we at Heritage Bank can. Come sit down with me, your neighbor, at Heritage Bank of the Ozarks to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Toyotathon is on at Seeger Toyota of St. Robert, and here's some news everybody wants to hear. Right now, Seeger Toyota has over 75 new Toyotas either available now on the ground or they're on the way. So reach to us and review what we have that you must have. Reserve it and call it yours. We also have over 150 used cars, trucks, and SUVs, and most are fresh trade-ins ready to go. All with Seeger Care maintenance included. Only at Seeger Toyota of St. Robert on St. Robert Boulevard next to Walmart or at SeegerToyota.net.
Ash Grove will have the basketball as we go to quarter number 3 in day number 2 of the 77th Greenwood Blue and Gold Tournament. They inbound the basketball to Tummons. Confronted out front by Larimore. Hand off to Tummons. He'll drive the ball to the basket and score. Nice set play to start the third quarter by Grant Williamson to get a driving layup by Tyler Tummons. 27-16 Liberators. Here's Larimore off to Griswold. Inside to Big Wilson, and he turns and scores. Wilson, a space heater inside, and tough to stop, and he gets position that deep. 29-16, Liberators by 13. Baseline move by Russ. Tried to throw it out the other side. Knocked away and stolen by Gardner Casey. He leads the break off to Polk. He'll go across the floor to Griswold. Back inside to Wilson. Jump hook is good. Mason Wilson starting the second half like he did the first, as he dominates the inside and puts Bolivar up 31-16. Shot put up and no good by Nicholson. Rebounded by the Liberators. They toss it ahead to Griswold. In the corner, Gardner Casey for a three off the side of the board. And it comes into the hands of Asher Rust for Ash Grove. Nicholson puts his head down, drives in on Polk, who stays with him along the end line. Ball dealt out on the left side into the hands of Mooneyham. Mooneyham uses up the dribble. Down the corner, here's a three. That is an air ball shot by Nate Trammell. Ash Grove gets it back, though. And Trammell will get it to Rust for three. Left side, no. And the long rebound to Gardner Casey. Casey with the basketball to Larimore. Hands to Polk. Back to Larimore on the left angle. Inside to Wilson. High-low to Polk. Missed inside, tried to tip, and he does on the second follow. 14 for Polk, using those long arms inside. And we get a timeout called. 30-second pause at 5:59 to go in the third, and Bolivar leading now 33-16 on Ash Grove here on KBN.
Accidents happen. No matter when or where they do, you can count on State Farm to be there. See State Farm agent Mac Decker in Camdenton for dependable, affordable protection with the good neighbor service you deserve. With State Farm car insurance, you get an agent you can depend on and an insurance company you can trust. No matter when or where an accident occurs, you can count on State Farm for the best combination of service, price, and protection. See State Farm agent Mac Decker in Camdenton or call 573-346-5920.
December 27th, Blue and Gold basketball. A post-holiday tradition on Regional Radio Sports. Top seed Bolivar, number 8 Ash Grove. Liberators lead 33-16. Out of the timeout, here's Nicholson trying to use a screen, but it's an illegal screen out top. And the foul is called on Brock Mooneyham. That is his second. Poke off to Larimore in the half-court set. Here's Wilson hoisting a three, and it's all net. So Wilson, who has been stationed in the paint, steps out his game and reins in a long three. 36-16 Bolivar. Liberators with all the weaponry on display here. Here's a pass out front. Corral by Mooneyham. Trammell to Rust. He's open for a three, and it's in. Asher Rust with a three ball. And the first from distance made by the Pirates in the ballgame. 36-19. Here's Wilson over the top, down low, gets it to Poke. And the high-low works to perfection for Bolivar. Poke was 16. 38-19. Bolivar has it doubled up on the Pirates. Mooneyham on the right side of the floor. Nicholson, three partially blocked by Poke, and it comes down to Gardner Casey. The Eldon transfer will move it quickly to the offensive end. Now off to Griswold. His pass batted back to him. Gets it to Poke, medium post, right side of the lane. And he tried to thread the needle, and the pass goes out of bounds. And they rule off of one of the Ash Grove players. Inbounded to Poke. Casey, right baseline, and a three good. Gardner Casey connects on the three-pointer from baseline right. The pass from Poke, he gets the assist, and it's 41-19 Bolivar. With the basketball, Mooneyham. Off baseline right to Tummins. Trammell with it. Skips it out to Rust and to Nicholson. Nicholson. Bolivar switching out on him. He races up and connects as he splashes home the 16-footer. Brady Nicholson. Tremendous elevation on that jump shot. 41-21. Wilson at the top. Casey, baseline right, another three. That one is deep, and it comes to Nicholson. He's going to try to run it coast to coast. Wilson gets back to try to stop the basketball. Nicholson hooks and misses, and the rebound to Larimore. He goes to the midcourt line to Griswold. As he sidesteps a couple of defenders, missed the shot. Wilson, the putback, no. Third time the charm, though, as he lays it in. Wilson with 9 in the quarter and 15 in the ball game, and timeout with 3:12 to go in the third, and it's Bolivar 43, Ash Grove 21.
Your car is still the one. You love everything about her, except for that. From when Ben dropped his milkshake, and that. From when you tried to transport that sharp thing. And that. That's always in the air thanks to your shotgun rider, Earl. Luckily, we can fix that.
Reeves Auto Upholstery, 262 North Monroe in Lebanon. Auto seat covers, tops, and upholstery services. Superior work since 1970. Reeves Auto Upholstery, 417-532-5576.
Oh, real estate. Not really any fun, is it? Whether you need to move because of work, just time to move up, or size down, there's a ton of stuff to worry about when looking for a home. Are they asking too much? Why are they asking so little? Home inspections, deeds, utility costs? Will the home keep its value? Is it a good area? All the paperwork, the financing, the negotiating? Oh! I think I might have lost my marbles if it wasn't for my realtor.
RE/MAX Next Generation Angie Long started in this business because she loves helping people and she loves seeing people's dream come true. So why wouldn't you call Angie Long at 718-2217?
Ash Grove, 3 timeouts remaining. Trying to stem the tide here as this one is starting to slip away. More than midway through the third. 43-21 Bolivar. Here's Tummins driving the middle, and he puts one on the rim and scores. 43-23 Bolivar. Polk walks it across. In the corner with it to Griswold. To Larimore. He'll skip to Casey. Back inside to Wilson. 2 more. Well, Mason Wilson is option 1 for Bolivar here in this third period, and he is gone to work. Here's a 3 by Nicholson, and he funnels it in over Polk. Nicholson with 11. 45-26. Bolivar by 19. Griswold in the corner to Polk. He'll try to answer with a 3, and it's in there. 19 for Kyle, and it's 48-26. Out high, Nicholson. Low in the post. Wilson able to turn aside. The Pirate entry pass. Now comes to Rust on the left angle. Gets it out to Morrison. In the corner to Nicholson. Nicholson drives Polk into the middle and leaves his layup on the front of the rim. Bolivar rebounds. Griswold in transition. Nicholson gets back into the picture, and it's 5-on-5. Casey inside to Wilson. Oh, the pass was going to lead him right to the basket for another layup, but he couldn't handle it. That is the first turnover on Bolivar since the opening period. (48-26). Inbounded in backcourt. Picked up by Morrison. Rust will work it across on Patke. Heading toward a minute remaining in the third. There's a move into the middle by Mooneyham. Whips it out to Nicholson. Back inside to Morrison, and he posts up and scores. Elijah Morrison with 5 for Ash Grove, and it's 48-28 Liberators. Minute to go in the third. Durham inside to Polk down low as he gets away from the defense and sticks it in. Polk and Wilson, they have been dominant entities in the post in this game this morning for Bolivar. Polk with 21, Wilson with 17. They've got 38 of Bolivar's 50. Young back into the ball game for the Liberators. Nicholson out front to Rust. Now with the basketball out top. Into the hands of Mooneyham. Down low, and here's another field goal from the post, scored by Elijah Morrison as he sneaks free inside to score. And it's 50-30. 26 seconds to go in the third. Bolivar plays pitch and catch out front. Gooding with the basketball. Delivers into the hands of Young. Now to Polk. He'll go with 3 with 2. 25-footer. Good at the buzzer. Kyle Polk cranks the 3 from the outskirts. And we'll go to the fourth with Bolivar in front of Ash Grove 53-30 on KBNN.
Honey?
Yes?
Oh, I think we're going to have to cancel Christmas, birthdays, and anniversaries this year.
Are we converting to a new religion?
No, but here's the total we owe in taxes.
Income tax forms can be confusing, and one mistake can cost you big. Let Friendly Tax Service use their 20 years of experience to take care of all the paperwork, and you can enjoy the new year without worry. Individuals, business, and farm, they've got you covered. Friendly Tax Service serves Hartville and the surrounding area. Call for an appointment at 417-464-5608.
Yeah, I remember some things about my elementary school years. I remember, what's her name in 5th grade. I had a crush on her, but never told her. I remember the lunch lady. She used to bang a metal spoon on the counter when we got out of line. Her name escapes me. But I do remember the name of our bus driver, Mrs. Bernie Donnelly.
If you're looking for a rewarding career, the Lebanon R3 School District is now hiring and has openings for paraprofessionals, cooks, custodians, and bus drivers. These are well-compensated job opportunities with benefits to the right candidate candidate, and signing bonuses are available. To find out more, go to lebanon.k12.mo.us.
Here we go to the fourth. Bolivar basketball. Liberators up by 23. It's 53-30. Damian Young with the basketball. Crowded and fouled out front by Brock Mooneyham on the overplay. So Mooneyham with his third. Young with the basketball. Into Polk. And his shot is blocked inside, but a foul on the Pirates. Nicholson will get the foul. Well, Polk didn't score in the first quarter, but 12 in the second, 12 in the third, and he'll try to add to the total at the free throw line. And the first shot is up and no good off the back of the rim. Bolivar 25-5 a season ago. And the next by Kyle Polk is good. Robbie Hoig, longtime assistant to former head coach Chuck Blair, and is now doing the Liberator broadcast for Bolivar Radio. Here's the three, good by Nicholson. He's got 14. Call Robbie the king of culture, as he has certainly built that and a dynamic basketball program at Bolivar. Here's a pass inside, down low. Polk with two more. He's got 27. And it's 56-33. Here's Nicholson with the basketball. Out to Mooneyham, now to Nicholson. Sends it out to Morrison. Morrison dribbling into the lane area. No shot available. Back out front it comes to Tummins. Now here's a three that comes up short by Mooneyham, and the rebound to Bolivar. Drake Durham has it. Here's Patke off to Gooding on the left side. Patke reversing to Young. He'll drive the inline. Then Polk will cut in from the left side, miss the shot. He volleys it on the rim, misses, gets it back, fakes, goes up and scores. 29 for the senior All-Stater, and it's Bolivar 58-33. Nicholson has his shot swatted away and recovered by Bolivar. 2-on-1, there's the lob to Polk. They were trying to set him up for the dunk, but he catches and scores from down low. $60-33. Bolivar pulling away from a good Ash Grove ball club that had won 8 of 9 coming into the ball game this morning. Here goes Nicholson. Collision and a blocking foul to the lane. It'll go on Drake Durham. Griswold and Casey will come in. Polk will leave. He'll get a round of applause. And also to the bench goes Drake Durham. Bounce pass, here's Nicholson. Passing the basketball in the corner as he gets it to Davis. Out front again to Tummins. Rust in the lane. Out at long distance to Morrison. Now Bolivar steals the entry pass down low. Griswold with the takeaway. 14th turnover on the Pirates. Here's Griswold. Gardner Casey with a three, no good. And Nicholson has the board for Ash Grove. Just over 5 remaining. Long pass down the floor. Fake and a layup in transition scored by Elijah Morrison. He's got 9 off the bench. And it's 60-35 Bolivar. Here's Casey trying to split 2 defenders. Ball comes loose. Picked up by Patke. And across the floor it comes to Casey. Back to Patke at long range. To Griswold and now to Casey. Here's a three from the left side. Splashing home for Ricky Gooding. His first basket of the ball game. And the lead for Bolivar now 28, 63-35. Rust, short corner to Davis. Here's Nicholson trying to answer, and he cans a three. Nicholson with 17. 63-38, 4:15 to go in the ball game. Liberators get the pass out to Gooding, to Griswold, now to Casey. Bolivar shooting at the north end in the second half. Here's Patke to the short corner and rotating it back out to Casey. To Griswold, he'll put it on the deck and drive and score. Caden Griswold with 2, he's got 5. Bolivar up 65-38, 3:45 to go in the ball game. Nicholson at the top of the key. Here's a 3-ball hoisted up and canned by Tyler Tummons. Tummons with the long-range trifecta. Here goes Griswold through traffic in the lane, and a whistle and a foul called. Or it's going to be a jump ball with possession being turned over to Ash Grove. That is the 5th Bolivar turnover of the ball game. Liberators have handled the ball well, defended well, and scored more than enough. Move into the semifinals tomorrow. Here's a ball knocked away and stolen by Damian Young. And ahead it goes to Gooding for the transition field goal. There's a ball defended at the other end. Bolivar hustles back. They didn't rest on their laurels. Drake Durham knocks the pass out of bounds and forces Ash Grove to reset with 3:06 to go. Nicholson inbounds to Morrison in the right corner. Hands back to Nicholson. He's guarded by Durham. And now Nicholson lost the basketball. So Polk played good defense on the Ash Grove Star, and that time Durham did also. Here's Gooding for the Liberators. Out to Young, now to Casey, baseline right. Casey with a move toward the goal, and he floats it in. 6 points for Casey, and Bolivar up by 28. The basketball is Nicholson. Moves it out to Tummons, now across the floor to Rust. Rust drives, 2 defenders there to shut him off. Now the pass to Davis on the right side. Davis across the free throw line area, bumps into Casey, missed the shot, and the rebound to Drake Durham for Bolivar. Durham inside the lane, big collision, offensive foul call. So Durham with a personal, that's his second. Heading toward 2 minutes remaining in this one. Bolivar will play tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Right back here at Great Southern Bank Arena. Nicholson with a 3, perfect. Brady Nicholson's hit 3 from distance in the 4th quarter, and he's got 20. Ash Grove will have a chance to stay around in this tournament on the left side of the bracket for the next few days. Foul called. And the foul goes on Durham. That is his 3rd. Ethan Graves comes in for Bolivar. Brad Adank also into the ball game for Bolivar. 25-point lead for the Liberators. Polk Countyans, they're used to coming to see 4 days of basketball here at the Blue and Gold, and this ball club is going to give it to them once again. Pass out to Tummons. He will take it into the lane. Now in the corner, here's a 3, no good. Offensive rebound, though. Bryce Davis is there to hustle down the loose ball and stick it in. And it's 69-46. Graves It's passed down to Cale Vernon into the ball game. Now a three from the top of the key. Bumps the front of the rim, no good by Hadank. And rebounded by Ashgrove. Davis, a transition three. And he airballs in, and it comes to Bolivar. Ball knocked out of bounds at the offensive end of the Liberators. 42 seconds remaining in the ball game. So game number one right on time and keeping the tournament on schedule here at Great Southern Bank Arena. Inbounds pass, a dank for three, no good. And the rebound to Ashgrove. Outlet pass knocked into front court and almost stolen away, but now it ricochets off the Pirates and out of bounds, and it will head back to Bolivar. There's a foul out front, and that'll go on Tyler Tummins of Ash Grove. Near the ball club, close to the 1-and-1. And 26 seconds remaining on the clock. And Bolivar turns it over. Ashgrove inbounds to Rust. He brings the basketball to the offensive end as time winds down. Pass out to Rust. He will unload the three. In and out, no good from the top of the key. And Bolivar with the rebound. 5 seconds remaining, and that will close things out. And the Liberators will win this one by a final of 69-46 over Ash Grove. We'll be back to recap in just a moment.
The Gravel Pile rocks. With all types of gravel, from landscaping to driveways, the Gravel Pile does it all. The Gravel Pile has the ever-popular brown landscape rock. If your project requires rock, the Gravel Pile has it. And they also have fill dirt and topsoil. Give them a call, 573-216-8383. That's 573-216-8383. The Gravel Pile.
Mid-Missouri Bank knows it's the little things that matter most. The little things add up in life. Like getting 4% cash back with Kasasa. Like rounding up your debit card purchases to the nearest dollar and putting that money in your savings account. Now, more than ever, you need your checking and savings account balances to be growing. Mid-Missouri Bank wants to help you grow. Visit midmobank.com to make the switch and start growing today. Mid-Missouri Bank is building the community bank of the future in the Ozarks today. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Brad Miser with Henderson Heating and Cooling. Since 1958, Henderson Heating and Cooling has been serving countless homes and businesses with the latest in HVAC technology and prompt, reliable service that you can count on, with the best products and services that you have come to know for the past 60 years. We are a trained comfort specialist dealer and a Daikin Comfort Pro dealer. So if you are doing new construction or wanting to upgrade your existing heating and cooling system, call Henderson Heating and Cooling today. We are always happy to serve you. Henderson Heating and Cooling. Locally owned and operated, and proud to be a part of the communities we serve.
110 years. How many companies can say their roots in the community have been around for over a century? Very few, but Missouri Cooperage is one of those rare companies who have stood the test of time. Since 1912, Missouri Cooperage has been providing family-supporting jobs and investing in the local community. Now they want to invest in you. Missouri Cooperage has several full-time positions available with great pay and great benefits right here in Lebanon. Find the one for you by visiting IndependenceStaveCompany.com/careers. Investing in residents and the community for well over a century. Missouri Cooperage.
Napa Auto Parts in Lebanon is your one-stop shop for automotive, industrial, agricultural, power sport needs, and more. At Napa, they carry a large inventory in addition to having access to Napa's distribution center right here in Lebanon. Your local Napa stocks auto parts, tools and equipment, and many other items for heavy-duty trucks, marine and farming equipment. Stop in today. Located at 1697 Southdale Drive in the Marketplace Shopping Center in Lebanon. Phone 417-344-7333.
Is that the sound of an ooey gooey cheesy crunchy slice of P-I-Z-Z-A? Obviously, but as good as that sounds, we think it can get even better. Oh yeah, that's the sound of a freshly opened fizz-filled Pepsi. The only thing that can take this flavor medley of crunchy dough, mouth-watering cheese, and savory sauce to the next level. How about another bite? Pepsi and pizza sound like a match made in heaven and taste even better. Pizza, better with Pepsi. That's what I like.
Lebanon Ready Mix and Willard Quarries has the concrete you need, whether you're putting in a new patio, building, or remodeling, or just repairing. Lebanon Ready Mix and Willard Quarries delivers to Laclede County and the surrounding area, providing quality concrete to the homeowner and the building contractor. Free estimates are provided. They'll deliver any amount for all types of concrete construction when you want it and where you want it. Call Lebanon Ready Mix and Willard Quarries for prompt delivery to your job site. 532-2728.
Bolivar victorious. They go to 6-2 on the season, 95-67 now in the blue and gold. As the Liberators win this one 69-46 over Ash Grove. Pirates were led by Brady Nicholson, who had 20. Elijah Morrison had 9. 6 in the ball game for Brock Mooneyhan. Tyler Tummins 5. 2 points for Bryce Davis and 4 for Asher Rust. Both teams made 6 threes in the contest. Ash Grove was 2 for 5 at the line. Bolivar was 5 for 8. 17 turnovers for the Pirates and 8 for the Liberators, who were led by Kyle Polk, the All-Stater, Northern Iowa recruit who had 31 points, the KHL All-Star, as he dominated in the second, third, and fourth quarters. Mason Wilson had 17 for Bolivar. Gardner Casey was 6. 5 points each for Ricky Gooding and for Caden Griswold. 3 in the contest for Trent Patke and 2 for Drake Durham. So Bolivar will play at 4 o'clock tomorrow back here at Great Southern Bank Arena against either Sparta or Ozark. Ash Grove goes to the left side. They'll play on the Consolation side tomorrow at 12:30. Back with you on KHL 2 o'clock today for Camdenton at Hartville. And then we'll follow that with Marshfield and Nix at 5, Lebanon and Rogersville at 8 o'clock tonight from the blue and gold. Bolivar wins it by a score of 69-46. And good morning from Springfield.
You've been listening to basketball from the 77th Annual Blue and Gold Tournament from Springfield, Missouri. This game was brought to you by Friendly Tax Service, Progressive Ozark Bank, G3 Boats, Hedges Scott Funeral Home, Clark Tire Company, State Farm Insurance Agent Mac Decker in Camdenton, the Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company, Napa of Lebanon, Mid-Missouri Stockyard, Alley Holman Howe Funeral Home, Reeves Auto Upholstery, First State Community Bank, Shelter Insurance Agent Dave Davis in Hartville, Kenny Carroll Excavating, The Gravel Pile, Ferguson Pump, Evangel University, Brooks Gas, Heritage Bank of the Ozarks, Missouri Cooperage, Lebanon Ready Mix, Remax Agent Angie Long in Lebanon, Lebanon Family Dentistry, Henderson Heating and Cooling, Seeger Toyota, Lebanon R3 Schools, Summit Natural Gas, and Mid-Missouri Bank. Blue and Gold Basketball is a presentation of Regional Radio KHL Sports.